Today, I want to talk about something that may be a little bit controversial. It's the idea of a work-life balance. If you Google work-life balance, you'll find a ton of information, data, and opinions on what this means. My favorite headlines are anything that suggests that achieving a work-life balance is easy. Here's what I think. Throwing out the words work-life balance is doing us a great disservice. Consider what saying that might feel to someone who is living a life that is so chock full of stressful to-dos, tasks, and caretaking that just securing a few minutes to take a shower can be an anxiety-riddled event. Take working moms, for example. As many of you can relate, my work never seems quite done. Even when I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming about what needs to be taken care of, what do I have coming up, what needs to be done the next day. And my sleep is anything but restful. And during the day, I'm running like a chicken with my head cut off, jumping task to task with wife, mom, household duties, while running a business at the same time, all while carrying a mental load that's an almost unbearable weight. And I'm not sharing this information for people to feel sorry for me. I love my life, I love my family, and I wouldn't change a thing. Hearing the phrase work-life balance hurts me, and I believe it's hurting others too. It does nothing to improve my mental state. In fact, I would challenge the idea that just saying these words is enough to cause me more undue stress. Why? Because I don't think that balance exists in the way our brains tell it should look like. Balance on its own gives me this visual of a scale. In a balanced scenario, that scale should be perfectly balanced, with the weight of our work life on one side and the weight of our personal life on the other. That visual of trying to achieve such a thing, especially as an OCD perfectionist, it makes me exhausted, defeated, and I feel like an utter failure on every level. And I can't imagine that I'm the only one that feels this way. So here's what I'm in favor of. Rather than talking about the magical idea of balance, why don't we shift the conversation? Let's start using phrases like quality of life. I want to focus on what I can do to make my heart, my mind, my body feel fulfilled, happy, and stress-free. I want to focus on the quality of what I do in a day rather than the balance of it. Maybe it's semantics to some, but for me, I believe that changing the tone and direction of work-life conversations can and will have an immediate and positive impact for many of us. Everything in my body tells me that removing the word balance from the conversation, it lifts that pressure off our shoulders and changes the course of the stories we tell ourselves. Our minds, our bodies, and our lives are important. We need to take care of ourselves and each other by doing those hard things with grace, kindness, and respect. So what do you think? I'd love to know what you all think about this. Share your thoughts and stories with me in the comments below. And know that I'm cheering for you always.